Big chickens fly the coop. 4 big chickens sat on their nests and sighed. "It's nice and safe at home in the coop," said one chicken. "Yes," said the others. "We should always stay at home. We could always stay at home. We would always stay at home, except we've always wanted to see the farmhouse." "That's true," said the chickens, and they climbed out of their nests and headed out of the coop. Partway across the farmyard, the chickens stopped. "Is that the farmhouse?" asked one chicken. "It has a roof." They tiptoed closer. "It has a door." They stuck their necks out. "It has a tail?" "It's a doghouse." The chickens flounced, trounced, and body bounced. The dogs pounced, drooling muzzles dribbled, frightened yard birds quibbled, sharp teeth crashed, pointed beaks smashed, snouts snapped, wings flapped, until 4 slobbery chickens ran all the way back to the coop. "We should have stayed home. We could have stayed home. We would have stayed home, except we want to taste the bugs at the farmhouse." "That's true," said the chickens, and they headed out of the coop. Partway across the farmyard, the chickens stopped. "Is that the farmhouse?" asked one chicken. "It has a chimney." They tiptoed closer. "It has a seat." They stuck their necks out. "It has 4 tires?" "It's a tractor." The chickens scritched, hitched, and flip-switched. The tractor twitched into life. The rusty engine roared. Startled heartbeats soared. Black smoke spewed. Foul moods brewed. Eyes burned. Guts churned until 4 city chickens ran all the way back to the coop. "We should have stayed home. We could have stayed home. We would have stayed home, except we want to see the view from the farmhouse." "That's true," said the chickens, and they headed out of the coop. Partway across the farmyard, they stopped. "Is that the farmhouse?" asked one chicken. "It has a gate." They tiptoed closer. "It has a window." They stuck their necks out. "It has hay?" "It's a barn." The chickens stomped, womped, and clickety-clomped. The horses chomped at the bit. Skittish ponies bolted. Frazzled feathers molted. Hard shoes kicked. Wingtips flicked. Manes whipped. Tails flipped until 4 saddle-sore chickens ran all the way back to the coop. The chickens sat on their nests and sighed. "We'll never get to the farmhouse," said one chicken. "No," said the others. "The dogs are too loud. The tractor's too dirty. The horses are too wild." The chicken sighed again. "It's too hard, except chickens can be loud. Chickens can be dirty. Chickens can be wild." "That's true," said the chickens, "and we really want to see the farmhouse." 4 big chickens climbed out of their nests and headed out of the coop. When the dogs barked, the chickens fluttered over the fence and landed on the tractor. When the tractor smoked, the chickens flopped off and landed on the horse's back. When the horse bucked, the chickens flipped off and landed in front of a house. "Is that the farmhouse?" asked one chicken. "It has a roof. It has a door. It has a chimney. It has a seat. It has a window. It has a gate. It must be the farmhouse." The chickens bugged, slugged, and bear hugged. They viewed, shooed, and woohooed. They stayed, played, and egg-laid. All day long the chickens glanced, pranced, and tap-danced until they noticed that their own coop was right next door. "Did someone move our coop?" "It must be true," said the chickens. "And now we can go to the farmhouse any time we want." 4 slobbery, sooty, saddle-sore chickens strutted all the way home. The end.